RBP Nation, RBP Boxing, RBP MMA. Today, we're here with the UFC Fight Night, UFC London. Tom Aspinall going up against Marcin Tybura. I'm sorry, couldn't be on camera for this one. I just been kind of lazy. I'm hoping tomorrow did decent enough research for UFC 291, so I'm really going to try my hardest to record it, be on video so y'all can see me. Put out a quality video for that big pay-per-view card, obviously. And just be more active, you know. I've been more active on the shorts lately. Posting them like short little clips. Just trying to grow the channel, get some more subscribers. So more people can see my content. But, you know, now I just got to put out the video. So, really appreciate y'all if y'all watching the video. Just staying patient, you know what I'm saying? Staying on the grind. Staying with me. I promise y'all it's all going to be worth it in the end. But let me just get right into the video. First fight, we have jafel, filho versus Daniel. Oh, shoot. What in the world? Okay, here we go. How do you... Full screen. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a flyweight bout, jafel, filho versus Daniel barez. I know jafel filho from his last fight when he went up against Muhammad nearly knee-barred him, submitted him. Makhachev has a really bad injury because of that fight, so we know he has a good ground game. Decent on the feet, pretty solid on the feet. Barez, from what I can tell, from what I've heard, is that he's got heavy hands, good striking. He's going to have the striking advantage in this matchup. So, seems like a striker versus a grappler. I'm going to go with the grappler in this one. I'm just seeing more of jafel filho. I think he should be able to get maybe a takedown. And, I mean, the submissions are so slick. If he was able to submit a guy like Makhachev, he could go out there and do the same to Barez. I am worried, though, about Barez's power, maybe striking. But hopefully he can stay in there. He's a little bigger in there. I think he has, like, a longer reach. Yeah, by a little bit. So just keep his distance and then shoot when he can. He should be able to get the dub. So give me jafel filho by third-round submission. Next fight, we have shauna bannon versus bruna, Brazil. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know too much about these girls either. All I know is shauna bannon, she's gotten some support from Conor McGregor. She's from Ireland, undefeated. Bruna, Brazil, I don't even know too much about her. So honestly, I'm gonna go with shauna bannon. I think I want to see we need more stars just in women's MMA. I think she can make a big splash in the strawweight division. She's undefeated. She's Irish. She has the co-signing of Conor McGregor. So I'm going to go shauna bannon by decision. I'm telling you, I really don't know nothing about either of these girls' styles. I don't know. Like I ain't really like dove too deep into this card, to be honest. I mean, I'm making this video an hour before it's even happened. So y'all can... I swear, I used to really go, like, dive deeper into this stuff. I just kind of, I don't know. It's been on the back burner lately. But, hey, like, next week, 291, I'm actually going to, like, for sure. No joke, bro. Like, I know I've been saying I'm going to do research. I'm actually going to do research. So, give me shauna bannon by decision. With that being said. By the way, actually, these first two picks, don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't have that much insight on them. So, just take it with a grain of salt, of course. Next fight this one I have some insight in, man. Men's lightweight division. Chris Duncan first going against yanal ashmouz. And I'm going with yanal ashmouz. I really don't understand how Chris Duncan is a favorite. I know he has the wrestling. I know he has, like I said, the offensive grappling. He might be, I don't know. From what I've seen, he might be a little more well-rounded, but man, I mean, he's so chinny. You really can't trust that guy, bro, out there, you know. But he hits pretty hard, too. He's a fighter. It's a fighter's fighter. But in this spot, he really should not be the favorite. Like, with that type of chin, you know, like, I don't know. And the yanal hits hard. You know, he hits very, very hard. I think the pick it's a no-brainer. It's yanal ashmouz. I mean, for him to knock out a guy in Steven Patterson with significant reach advantage, to find that chin, if he can find Steven Peterson's chin, he's going to be able to find Chris Duncan's chin at some point. I think he's going to get knocked down no matter what. So it's just a matter of like, will he be able to recover, you know? And it's not to say Chris Duncan doesn't hit hard either, you know. But yeah, I definitely think that if Crystal gets past to victory in this matchup, is through the wrestling, through the grappling, doing something like that, making it more of that type of fight. But every single fight starts on the feet in every single round. Yanal can crack, bro. Yanal can crack. So I got Yanal ashmouz by second round KO. I think he gets taken down maybe in the first round, maybe controlled. Everyone was panicking. Oh, I told y'all. And then second round, he comes out, knocks him out clean, knocks his block off. Sends the UK fans crying, you know what I mean? Speechless. Next fight, we have Ketlen Viera versus Pannie Kianzad. Not much to say here. I mean, I just think Ketlen Viera is better striker, better everywhere, to be honest. She's bigger than her. I don't know too much about Pannie Kianzad. I don't know. That's an NPC women's fighter. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. See, I usually I know a lot of these fighters, but I've heard of Bruna Brazil and I heard of shauna. I've never heard of Pannie Kianzad, bro. Like, what? That's some people I've never heard of. I swear I know like every person on the roster. I swear. Even like the no names, but this one I don't know. And she's ranked too. Okay. But yeah, man, I think Ketlen Viera, she could use her size, use her striking, all that type of stuff. Probably hits hard. Just use all of her advantages to get the dub. So give me Ketlen Viera by decision to get the job done in this matchup against Pannie Kianzad. Hopefully, off this win, maybe she could, argue for it, because she has a win over Holly Holmes, even though I didn't think she won that fight. But then again, she fought Raquel Pennington. She won that fight, or no, Raquel won that fight, and I thought Ketlen got it. So the world has a way of rewriting wrongs. But yeah, I mean, Ketlen Viera, I think off this win, if she gets it, I mean, she has a legitimate case maybe to that bantamweight title shot. She has a win over Holly Holmes. I don't think they'll slot her in, but she's definitely in the mix. I think next should be like one of these three. Should be like either Pena, Raquel Pennington, or Mayra Bueno Silva. But if two of them people slip out, like she's right there, step in there. So she's always gonna stay in the mix. I like how she's staying active. Hope she can get the win. Give me. Next fight, we have makhmud muradov versus barbarena. Another fight I have a really good read on. I feel like. Makhmud Muradov, he trains with TMT, I think, the money team. Really good boxer, really good striker. I think he's the first MMA guy to come out of that gym, so that's really big for them. He's been in the UFC for, I think, a decent amount of time. He has a grappling advantage too in this matchup, which I don't know. He did get out grappled by Kyle Bahalio, but Kyle Bahalio is like one of the best grapplers in the division, fighting killers constantly. Barbarena, he doesn't really have a grappling game at all. He's really just, he's bang, 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 Barbarena. He's going out there trying to knock you out. Eat some to give some type of fighter. Kill or be killed type of fighter. Honestly, I don't understand why he's fighting at middleweight too. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, he's already not the biggest welterweight. Doesn't even look that fit. He looks like he could, honestly, well, he is 6 foot, but like, you could see he's definitely not the fittest at, like, there's a lot of excess fat there, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying he could be a lightweight, but I'm just saying let's see what he looks like when what he weighs when he's shredded, like a lot of these other guys in the divisions. I'm just saying his type of build, you shouldn't be looking like this at the lighter weight classes. Only some people, I mean, Kelvin Gastelum pulled it off, I guess, to an extent, but really at heavyweights, the only weight class you should be really looking like that, not having like a 6-pack or like, not necessarily a 6-pack, but you know what I'm saying, like a slim body, slim, but like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, like you don't gotta have a 6-pack, but a 4-pack, some abdominal muscles. But this guy, I don't know, Barbarena at middleweight, so he was already a pretty, like, not the biggest welterweight. Now he's moving up to middleweight. Yeah, man, I'm not even sure. This is like, Barbarena has a case to be like the worst middleweight on the roster. If he continues like this, but hey, man, Barbarena, He's always game. He's gonna go out there, give a good fight. But at the end of the day, makhmud muradov's gonna light him up. Makhmud muradov not necessarily like a crazy. He don't have crazy power, but I feel like it's one of those matches where like he might get him out of there early, like just cause like I don't know, like barbarena, like, and like I said, barbarena, he could pull something off. Obviously, like he has like power, but in all likelihood, this could just be he's just gonna be target practice for makhmud muradov. Money makhmud muradov out of Tajikistan, not Tajikistan, brother. Yeah, this fight isn't even close. Give me makhmud muradov by, honestly, I think he finishes him late, probably. Probably is pretty. Actually, no, I'll say makhmud muradov by second round knockout. Probably be like doctor stoppage. He's bleeding a little too much. They stop it at the end of round 2. So, in between rounds. Next fight, we have, oh, bro, I wish I did research for this fight. I really wish I did. I was actually, because a lot of people were talking about this fight and like debating on who should win. Bro, I never got to it. I don't know why. But I just thought, bro, let me just turn on the camera. Let me just talk, bro. Because, like, I got to get this video out regardless. Well, I can't be sitting here, like, you know. I'm keeping a streak, but we got to keep the train going all the way to 291. It's not the best of cards. This is actually a pretty decent card. You break it down. But not the best of cards, but we're going to make it 291. Make a banger video for the fans. Trying, man. Trying. But yeah, bro, I honestly wish I could give y'all like a better insight. I don't really know. I'm gonna pick mick Parkin. I've heard a lot of people say like pogues has really good. She has really good wrestling. Parkin has some good submissions. I know pogues, like he weighed in at 266 pounds. I just really can't give y'all the best insight. I really didn't like look into either of these guys. I know what I can say is that Parkin hasn't fought the best of competition coming into his UFC career. You look at the guys he's fought, like it's not the most quality guys. And pogues has been at the UFC, but he's, okay, in defense of mick Parkin, he's looked amazing against those guys. He's done nothing but destroy them. I think he almost has like all finishes. Whether it's by submission, he might have a knockout in there. So he's doing what he's supposed to do with these guys, but it's not UFC caliber competition, clearly. So we could see a case where it's like, he might have been on Contender Series. I don't really know, but oh yeah, he was. Yes. Okay, I'm starting to read y'all my memory about this fight. So he was on Contender Series, and then the guy he fought completely gassed out. So we really don't know much about mick Parkin because prior to his UFC career, he was fighting bums, and then when he got into the UFC, fought a pretty reasonably good guy, and then the guy just completely gassed out. He gets the finish in like maybe like under a minute, under 2 minutes. It's a really quick finish from what I remember. And Jamal pogues. I think pogues is like probably the smart bet because we know more about him. We've seen him in the UFC fight, UFC caliber competition. I think, right? Or am I just talking on my? Am I tripping? I think I'm tripping. I think I'm like thoroughly tripping. This is why you got to do research before your fights, guys. This is. Oh yeah, okay. He fought Josh Parisian. Okay, respectable. Oh yeah, he did. I do remember that fight. Okay. Yeah, man, he was like, oh, my mom's in the crowd. Hey, man, I did this for his mom and dad were in the crowd for that fight. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I know a bit. Okay, I'm not like completely clueless. You know, I'm gonna pick Jamal pogues. I'm gonna pick Jamal pogues. I love his story. I love that he got like his mom and dad got to see him fight on that night. Hey, I hope he wins, man. So yeah, give me Jamal pogues by third round knockout, ground and pound, using the rest. Okay, next fight we have diakese versus alvarez. I'm gonna go with alvarez. Like he was supposed to be the next lightweight guy, ran into a absolute killer in Saryukian. Obviously things didn't work out, but he's been nothing like but amazing prior to that run. Like I said, Saryukian, future title challenger, gave Islam Makhachev, the current champ, one of the toughest fights in the UFC. Diakese, he's been kind of a disappointment. He's kind of like the other. I mean, I don't know if I want to call them both disappointments, but neither of them turned out into what everyone thought they would be. But yeah, man, I think in this matchup, like, Alvarez is going to be way bigger. Just be able to use the grappling, just make it a gritty fight. Strike strike when he needs to. Yeah, man, I don't really got too much to say. I just think Alvarez gets it done by second round submission. That's my prediction. Okay. But this right here, I have no idea what's going on like in this fight. I don't even know what's like who to pick, to be honest. I'm gonna just go with Danny Roberts. I saw him last time in the JDM fight. He put up a decent fight, so I'm gonna go with him. I don't know nothing about Johnny Parsons at all, to be honest. So, bro, usually I be knowing about the unknown fighters, but this time I didn't like. I mean, I just want to preface that. I swear I'm not lazy, like, because if y'all look on the video, when you click on my channel, what's the first video y'all see? Breaking down each fighter on The Ultimate Fighter, bro. I crammed all that stuff in. I watched all the tape that I could see, and I told y'all who I think is gonna win the whole thing, bro. I put in work for that one, bro. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, thoroughly sorry, bro. But this week, I don't know, man. Just didn't get to it. Pretty busy, but it's all right. I gotta find time. I gotta find time for sure. That's on me. But like I said, give me Danny Roberts. Probably by decision. All right, Danny Roberts by decision. That's pretty slight right there. Oh yeah, okay. But I actually do know about these two guys. In the bantamweight division, Davey Grant versus Daniel Marcos. Saw Daniel Marcos go against Simon Oliveira, I think it was, in UFC Brazil. Back when Glover Teixeira went against Jamal Hill. He had a really good performance there, but he's undefeated. I don't know. I'm not too impressed by him. You know what I'm saying? I think Davey Grant's a killer, man. He's really nice in that division. Just really good everywhere, you know? He's killing off these prospects. I think he's going to kill off another prospect here. The grappling's nice. He had a really good finish against Rafael Assunção, showing he has that big power there too. Yeah, I just think it should be a close contested fight. I'm not going to say like Davey Grant knocks him out. I think maybe it's a decision fight. Definitely fight of the night, though. It'll be a really, really back and forth type fight. They're going to feed off the crowd. Hey, man, we'll see, but yeah, I got Davey Grant, man. He's hard-headed, man. He's, you know what I mean, stubborn in there. He's going to go out there, give Marcos a really good fight. I think he gets the decision, so give me Davey Grant by decision. Then to the main card, let me see right. All right, Lerone Murphy versus Josh Culibao. I'm gonna go with Lerone Murphy too, in this matchup. I think Josh Culibao a little overrated. You know, he had that split decision, and then he gets this fluky victory over Melsick, back to Sarian. He's all over the place, man. I don't really rate him too much. He's all right. I think Lerone Murphy exposes him, gets the knockout in round one. Actually, no, I don't know if Lerone's knocking anyone out in the front. But, like, round two minimum. Like, Lerone Murphy's going to knock him out. Just to expose Culibao. Like, he's not all that good, bro. Like, that's just what I think. But, oh, shoot. Forgot to put that thing. Anyways, I'll just pretend like that didn't happen. We'll just go to the next fight. So, yeah, give me Lerone Murphy versus, Lerone Murphy by knockout in the second round to get done. Next fight, we have Jai Herbert versus Faris Ziam. Again, another matchup. I don't really understand how Jai Herbert's the underdog in this matchup. Like, he's a really good striker, really long. I think he trains with, like, Leon Edwards and all those guys over there. He knocked down Ilia Topuria in their matchup. Now, granted, Ilia Topuria is a featherweight, moving up to lightweight, taking the fight, but still, I mean, to knock a guy like that down is really impressive. He's had really good striker performances in the UFC before. And for Ziam, he's high on the feet, but he's not crazy special, you know? So, I think the fight's mostly going to be contested on the feet. And Jai Herbert's just going to be better, man. I mean, I really like those guys over there. I don't know if it's London Shoot Fighters or wherever they train with Leon Edwards and all those guys. I mean, the kicks, all that type of stuff. I'm predicting left high kick, knockout, third round, like Actually, nah. I don't know if it's a knockout. I think he gets a decision. Probably like that. So I think they're both aware. They're weary of. They know that both of those guys can pack a punch, or at least that they're both really good strikers. They're gonna be respectful of each other. It's not gonna be disrespect there. I mean, obviously, you try to take your opponent's head off, but you're gonna be a little cautious going in there. So I think it's gonna be fought at range, and a pretty fight like that, I think Jai Herbert can get the dub there. I mean, I think he wins any type of fight. You know, he's really technical, really nice in there. So yeah, give me Jai Herbert by decision. Next fight, Paul Craig, Andre Muniz. Oh shoot, it's another fight. I've been going back and forth. I feel like Andre Muniz is like the obvious pick, just because he has really good striking. He showed that even in a loss against Brendan Allen, he showed that he has really good striking. Obviously, we know he has the jiu-jitsu, even though he did get submitted, but we know he has that. He's basically a guy coming down in weight. Paul Craig coming down from middleweight, or no, coming down from light heavyweight to middleweight. Yeah, man, I don't know. I got a feeling like Paul Craig's gonna shake the world like he always does. You know, like I said, Muniz is like the obvious. It's gotta be the obvious pick, but Paul Craig just finds a way to win some of these times. You know, he's coming off that Johnny Walker loss, but you know, like Muniz ain't a Johnny Walker. You know what I mean? Walker's gonna be significantly bigger in this matchup. You don't got the reach though. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm trying to find the case for Paul Craig. You know, like it's kind of tough. I just really want him to win. That's all it really comes down to. Like I don't know if I really think he's going with. Like guns to my head, I think I'm picking like Muniz, but like logically, Muniz should win this matchup. But nah, man, Paul Craig, man, he's him. He's just that type of guy. He's gonna like make this into a firefight, a barn burner, you know. I think really the bet in this fight is, I think the fight's gonna go long distance. I think it's gonna be a lot of striking, in which Muniz does have the advantage. I'm not even gonna lie, but hey man, this is a light heavyweight, bro. This is light heavyweight coming down to middleweight. Might be packing a punch a little bit too. Gonna be a lot of pressure too, you know what I'm saying? Paul Craig's gonna be in his home crowd. All the people cheering his name. When he lands a shot, everyone gonna go crazy. I think that pressure might get to Muniz. Paul Craig gonna get it done, man. I don't know. By decision. No, I think he squeaks out something special. He's gonna squeak out a fight of the night contender. Something good. So it's gonna be a close contested battle, back and forth, but Paul Craig's gonna pull it out. He's gonna get the dub. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then Nathaniel Wood versus Andre Fili. I got Nathaniel Wood. I do think he's kind of small for featherweight. I'm not even gonna lie, like 5'6", bro, with like a 69-inch reach. Like damn, bro, what the? He's kind of small for the weight class, but if he can't make bantamweight, you know what I'm saying? That's fair. I think he definitely should go back to the well, though. I think there's a lot of talent there. So yeah, honestly, I mean, Andre. If these guys were like the same weight class, then maybe this is like, if these were the same weight class, I'd pick Nathaniel Wood to destroy Andre Fili. Like, you know, skill for skill, like it's not comparable, but you know, Andre Fili's a big featherweight. He's big for even this division. You know, 7 foot, 5'11", 74-inch reach, same reach as the champion. Pretty tall too, like long guy in there. Yeah, it's an interesting fight for sure, but I don't think there's enough size on Andre Fili's side to negate the skill that Nathaniel Wood's gonna bring to the table. Just a good all-around fighter. I think he gets the job done by decision out there. Yes, give me Nathaniel Wood by decision, and then hopefully next fight he moves down. I really just want to see him back at bantamweight. It's possible. I don't know why people say like it's not possible. Like my body can't do it no more. Like Nathaniel Wood, how old is he? I see, bro. Nathaniel Wood is. How old? They don't show age. Oh, that's bogus. So bogus. I'm gonna find it. Really, bro? Are you serious? Bro, so all these statistics, y'all can't show the age? Come on, man. But I'm assuming he's not that old. So, I mean, Jose Aldo did it. He was able to go down from featherweight to bantamweight. He could do the same thing. Just got to find some good nutritionists, change your lifestyle a little bit, and just get it done. So, yeah, Nathaniel Wood by decision. Next fight, we had Molly McCann versus Julia Stoliarenko. I don't understand all this hype on Molly McCann. Like, we literally, bro, we know. Now, I know Stoliarenko, she did. This does seem like, honestly, a cherry pick. Like, it does seem like Molly McCann should just knock out Stoliarenko. But listen up right now, okay? Let me tell you. So, now, Stoliarenko, she did faint on the scale last time. This time, she made it pretty well. She looked decent. She didn't even look bad, not lightheaded, no nothing. So, she made it very comfortably. She clearly can make the weight fine. I love her mentality going into this fight. She's locked in right now. Not that Molly McCann isn't, but I just feel like Stoliarenko with the ground game. There's a clear flaw in Molly McCann. Like, she can strike and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I love picking a grappler to strike your matchup. You know what I mean? And I think people are like just overrated Molly McCann a little bit. Like she just didn't get destroyed by Erin Blanchfield. Now, granted, she did get that is Erin Blanchfield, but I don't know, bro. I think prime Stoliarenko is gonna pop out the blue. Like, she's gonna really like, come on, put on performance, bro. Get this dub. I'm gonna be rooting for her. I'm hoping. Nonetheless, whatever happens, I think Molly McCann is not gonna get. It's gonna be a lackluster performance. Even if she wins, it'll be like I don't know, like a decision or something like this. She's not gonna knock her out. I don't think so. She got power in the hands though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like she's a dog out there, but and this is tailor made for her to win. Like, but I think Stoliarenko got this, man. Like, she's gonna get that submission armbar late in round 3, bro. Like, shut everyone up. Molly McCann's gonna be like, "What happened? You know, I thought I had it, or like, just slipped out of my hands." You know, this type of shit. So, hey, that's all I really gotta say, man. Like, hey, man, Stoliarenko, I hope, bro. I'm praying. I really hope. Woo! If Stoliarenko and Paul Craig can win, man, it's gonna really make my day. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's, woo. Especially if Stoliarenko wins, man. Even Paul Craig, that'd be tough right there. I'm cheesing right now, man. I'd love for that to happen. You know, because Molly McCann, man, I don't know. She ain't all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's getting all this attention. Like, there's a reason why Aspinall's in the main event and she in the co-main event. Like, there's a difference there. Like, Aspinall don't got all the clout that Molly McCann do, but he got the talent. You know, Molly McCann, she just caught it up. She gets a little spinning back fist knockout or spinning back elbow knockout. She thinks she's a UFC champ. Like, come on, bro. She faces a real contender. She gets exposed. So I hope, bro, let's expose her even more. That ground game needs to be fixed. Third round, submission, armbar for Julia Stoliarenko of Lithuania. Let's go. Okay, co-main event locked in. Women's flyweight. She made the weight. Okay, main event. Tom Aspinall, Marcin Tybura. I have a hot take. Listen up. Listen, real quick, okay? Real quick. I think Marcin Tybura will give Aspinall a very good fight. Very good fight. Eventually, Aspinall will get the knockout, I think, or get the finish. But this is not... The people who are saying, like, oh, Tybura's cooked, like, he's going to get finished round 1, round 2. No, bro. No. First of all, Aspinall's coming off of an injury, okay? He's going to be tentative. He's going to be, you know, a little hesitant to go out there and get the finish, okay? Seeing as what happened with the Curtis Blades fight. Take it slow, take it patient. Now, I'm not saying that Aspinall can't get a win in that type of way. Could he just pick apart Tybura and get a death by 1,000 cuts type of win? Maybe, but Tybura is 37, man. This is his last chance to really make a mark on this division. Facing a young and upcoming contender. He's going to go out there. Look, he's fit. He's not even that big anymore. Aspinall, on the other hand, put on some weight. I would even argue, I don't wish this on anyone, but, bro, don't be surprised if Aspinall hurts himself again in this fight, bro. I'm not even going to lie. He put on some weight, too, in this fight, bro. I think he's a little heavier in this matchup than he was in his previous fights. Tybura, on the other hand, is lighter. You know. I think, bro, honestly, I think people underrate Tybura. I think everyone picking the under 1.5 are tripping. I think this goes over 1.5, 100%. If you just look at everything going into this, like, of course, could Aspinall get the job done in round one and half of half of the second round. Of course, it's possible. But given the circumstances, the knee injury or, you know, whatever injury he had, I think he's going to be tentative. He's going to play it safe, be smart about his performance. And, I mean, Marcin Tybura is going to come out there hungry, man. He really wants this, man. I mean, the wrestling, him being lighter. I like all the stuff he's saying in his camp. You know, I think this is going to be a new Marcin Tybura, 100%. Then we saw in that, what fight was that? What fight was that? I think it was the Romanov fight was his last fight, I think. In that fight, I mean, it was very clearly a draw. He's way lighter in this matchup, not as chubby as he was. I mean, Romanov was pretty chubby too, but man. Yeah, man, I don't know. I just got a feeling. I think it's gonna be and we've had a theme in the UFC. A lot of these prospects are underperforming a little bit, you know, especially in these big spots. So I'd love to be wrong, but I'm gonna hate a little bit. I think Aspinall gets the win, but it's gonna be later. It's gonna be like round three. I think round 3 is fair. It's gonna be very patient. It's gonna be a patient win. It could even be flawless, but I think the notion that he's just gonna go out there and kill the guy is like a little crazy, you know. I think it's gonna be. I don't think Aspinall is gonna approach the fight that way. It's really what it is. And even if he does, it might come back to bite. You know, just gotta go out there, try to get an early finish. So give me Aspinall, round 3 KO. Actually, no, round 4. I think it's a little later. Round 4 KO. Shows his resilience, shows that he can win a fight later on. That he's not just a round 1, round 2 fighter. Because people are saying like, oh, if it goes that late, like doesn't that play into the hands of Marcin Tybura? Probably, but I think Aspinall shows his resilience and shows why he's that big of a contender. It's like a Cyril Gahn to Ivasa-esque performance. Goes through adversity, but eventually gets the job done. So that's my full prediction video. I'm gonna go through all my locks. I think Aspinall's pretty much a lock. Daniel Wood is a lock. Jai Herbert's a lock. Lerone Murphy's a lock. Actually, wait, let me go back. Yeah, I stand on that. Joel Alvarez is a lock. Makhmud Muradov's 100% a lock. Yanal ashmouz locked like shut key, bro. Like very much locked. 100 passwords locked. Okay, those are my locks of the whole card. I think, what time is this? This card's about to start. But that's all I really got for y'all today. That's my full card prediction for UFC Fight Night London. Tell me how I did. Delete that out the video. All right. I'm gonna cut it right there. Okay. All right, that's all I got for y'all for my full card prediction. That's all I really got for y'all. Leave a like on the video, subscribe. Y'all can see on my typology how I did. 12 for 12.